The Cabbage Patch has had a profound impact on my life, and I'm excited to share my story tonight. My first experience at the Cabbage Patch was as a camp kid, from horse camp at the Louisville Equestrian Center, where I learned how to ride a horse, to the classic camps like Sugar and Spice, where I learned how to bake. I had learned so many skills that I never would have learned without the help from the Cabbage Patch. I still have the memory of me and my camp counselor, Miss Francis, begging my mom to let me go to the big kid canoe camp. I think it was in Missouri that year. And my mom refused because she was not letting her baby out in a different state by herself. On a canoe? No. But now I kayak, canoe, and hike all the time, and my mom can't stop me, even though she tries. So, in my youth, I spent most of my time in the Cabbage Patch summer camp program, but my needs increased my freshman year of high school. There weren't a lot of classes that I had difficulty with as a student, but freshman year Algebra 2 was a struggle. For high school, I attended DuPont Manual High School, go Rams, and I was a youth performing arts school dance major as well. So if my Algebra 2 professor happens to be in the room, this is no offense to you, but I had no idea what you were talking about. I think I received a D on a homework assignment. And if you've ever had a student or a child that was a straight A student and received anything below an 80% on anything, you would know that it was complete and utter distraught. So when I got home, I cried to my mom, and she dragged me all the way to the Cabbage Patch, down the stairs to the education department, to Megan Levine, who is the current director of the programs and outreach. And she said, Jaylah needs help with her math homework. And I don't know if Miss Megan remembers this, but she quietly took me upstairs to the computer lab with my puffy eyes and tears rolling down my face, and she helped me break down my math homework. And from that point on, I was thankful to the Cabbage Patch and staff like Miss Megan, who was always there for the students. My senior year of high school, when it was time for me to apply to colleges, I had received a full ride scholarship to the University of Louisville, and my family was very, very proud. But I had already decided, no, I'm going to Northern Kentucky University. Anybody with any good sense would have chosen the school that was free. But the stubborn gene is in my DNA with about 5% of delusion mixed in there. So I told myself, I'm going to NKU and I'm going to be debt free. Don't know how I was going to do it, but that's just me. I was going to do it. So at NKU, I had received about 75% scholarship that would cover about 75% of my tuition. And then I just applied to several outside scholarships and was able to use that money to help me pay for the rest of tuition that year and room and board. During the summer after my freshman year of college, I thought it would be great to go back to the Cabbage Patch and volunteer. So I signed up to be a volunteer that summer, and I had fun going to summer camps and volunteering in the recreational department. And one day when I was done volunteering, Miss Megan stopped me and told me about the Cabbage Patch Scholars Program. And she told me that they wanted to be able to help as many Cabbage Patch kids as possible. The following semester of undergrad, up until this day, I have been a Cabbage Patch Scholar. I was really impressed about how much effort that the College Scholars team put into helping scholars succeed. I had face-to-face meetings on my college campus with Brandy Giles, the Patch's current College Scholars staff lead. I was always checked in on by Ms. Brandy, but at least twice a semester. Throughout the Cabbage Patch Scholars Program, I received free school supplies. I still use the backpack that I received when I was in undergrad, dorm supplies, and my personal favorite, care packages mailed to me, because I like the snacks. I was very active in college and joined many organizations, but just to name a few, I served as a presidential ambassador, the president of the Black Women's Organization on campus, and a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Hey, Squalls, that's you. So, I am grateful to the Patches, Brandy Giles, who wrote several recommendations for me for scholarships, organizations, and supported me to apply to physical therapy school. My sophomore year of college, I became a resident assistant to pay for room and board. My junior year, I received the Dean's Scholarship that gave me full tuition for the remainder of my undergraduate career. By the end of my time at NKU, I had achieved my goal of attending college debt-free. So, with a little stubbornness and delusion, and the help of the College Scholars Program at the Patch and other outside scholarships, I was able to graduate with no debt from undergrad. Following graduation, I got accepted into Washington University in St. Louis, their Doctorate of Physical Therapy program. Some people call it WashU, that's what we call it. Throughout volunteering and working with children, it became apparent to me that I was passionate about making a difference in my community by helping the youth. I started becoming more interested in pediatric physical therapy, and I really wanted to apply to a clinical at the St. Louis Children's Hospital. So I once again went to Brandy Giles to help me revise and perfect my essay. I was admitted, and now I'm happy to say that I just finished that clinical last week, and I loved it. I had so many special moments treating my patients. One of my favorites was seeing my patient with cerebral palsy walk for the very first time without her walker. I'm excited to become a physical therapist in the future, and I will be graduating from PT school in May, so I'm really excited. To close, whether it was financial, writing a letter of recommendation, or just giving me words of encouragement, the Patch has really been there to support me through every step of my college career. From the generosity of donors such as yourself, I and so many other students have been able to continue school, continue to achieve their goals, and striving towards their dreams. My hope is through your giving tonight, the Cabbage Patch Scholars Program will be able to help the lives of many more students. And I want to say to all of those who have donated in the past, those who are currently donating, and those who will donate in the future, I'm here as a testimony that you all are making a difference in the lives of the children at the Cabbage Patch. Thank you.